Hello, YTPC. Here we go again. I think I got something going there. May have packed it a little too tight. I don't know. Anyway, dropping more matches, of course. Never gonna get this. Ever. 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 Mm. Anyway, this is the Gentleman Scholar smoking Judge's Mixture in my only Falcon, and this is in honor of my pipe brother Mike. Old man things. To celebrate his life, basically. He almost lost it this weekend. I'm sure if you see his video, he'll fill you in on the whole reason why. Okay, hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. Mine was very simple. Me and my husband ate turkey, drank booze, and watched the 3 Hobbit movies. And sometimes, yes, it is a chore, because some of it's just not very good. Well, I had a 2-day trip just before Thanksgiving. Took me down to Dallas, Fort Worth, and back again. 2 very fairly junior girls, women. Had a good time. Excuse me. Had a pretty good time. I half expected us to get snatched in the middle of our trip to fill out another trip falling on Thanksgiving somewhere. But as my airline, we were only going from Boston to Dallas, Fort Worth, and back again. So we were reasonably safe. They upgraded the equipment on the way back, though, which basically meant that more seats, but bigger plane, more seats, but they didn't fill it up. But I guarantee you, come on. There we go. But I guarantee you, if we were going through Atlanta or Salt Lake City, which are 2 big hubs, domiciles for my airline, we would have got snatched up and deadheaded, in other words, repositioned elsewhere to finish a trip or to fill in a trip. And I would have gotten the Thanksgiving pay for it, but not a big fan of that in general. So, little travel tale on the way back home, which I thought was kind of amusing. Keep it going. I'm on the curb in Boston, and of course, it's a mob scene. People dropping off and picking up right on the curb, and they're not supposed to. The signs are everywhere. Slow and easy. So there's about a million cars there, and of course, this cop car, this Massachusetts statey comes in, and he's got his what do you call it? His siren set on statey, like the massive staccato, and the lights and everything like that. So of course everybody's scattered, except this one woman, and she's sitting there. Excuse me a moment. I'm gonna put that fan on, else the alarm will go off. Anyway, I'll get to the end of the story, I promise. Thank you, Silvio and Mike. I believe it's working. So they all scatter. They all scatter, except this one woman. And the guy in back of her is like leaning on the siren and the lights. And she's all like, confused. Guy steps out. He's like, "What are you, deaf?" The cop, talking boots up to the knees, the strap. He's just done. He's probably been doing this all day, clearing off, like, the curb for travelers and everything. So she starts arguing with him. What's about it? She's more confused than anything, but she's arguing with him. Well, I'm trying to pick up my friend. He goes, "You're not supposed to be here. You want me to write you a ticket? You've got 5 minutes to move this car before I write you a ticket." And she's still arguing with him, screaming with him, until finally he counts down to one. She takes off, and of course he goes off to continue his clearing out duties. And I forgot to mention, while this is happening, I'm kind of going to her before he gets out of his car. I'm going to her, just trying to gently nudge her along. You might want to move. That's when the cop got out and started convincing her his own way. Then the yelling commenced. And then they took off, like I said. Sorry that, between the puffing and everything, sorry that story didn't flow very well, but I thought to myself, well, that's typical Thanksgiving Eve chaos. And I said to myself, could either one of those people have handled it any better? Probably. Could he have been gentler about it? I'm sure he could have, but he was probably all there all day, clearing out the curb from all these people, trying to pick up, and it's for buses only, it's for public transport only, pickups and drop-offs and everything like that, And could she have handled it better? Most definitely. Not arguing with the guy first of all, maybe reading some signs as well, that might have helped a bit. But who's to say? At any rate, I hope both of them somehow, some way, had a decent Thanksgiving after she picked up whoever or dropped off whoever. I don't know. Get too many people in a crowded space, like on an airplane or at an airport. It's a kind of a high stress environment. You have to make decisions in microseconds. You kind of have to have a sense of what's going on around you, and you have to have a prepared mind. If you're going to go to an airport to travel or do whatever. I will tell you that for nothing. Get that ash out there. There we go. Anyway, this is the Gentleman Scholar. I just wanted to share that with you. Today I'm going to be getting some Christmas cards started. And hopefully, Mike, you finally got your package that you've been waiting for the last 2 or 3 days. That should give you an idea of what's coming for Christmas. So, ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourselves, and we'll speak to you soon. Thanks for patiently waiting through my story. Cheers.